Rumors are that this upcoming season of Real Housewives of Atlanta will be their best season yet. What's going to make the season so great? I have some new information that may answer that question and more right after this. What's up, kinfolk, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, do me a favor and subscribe. And if you already are subscribed, do me a favor and get notified, so you'll know whenever I upload new videos to the channel. Alright, kinfolk, come on into the house. We have a lot to talk about. And it centers around rumors that allegedly this upcoming season of Real Housewives of Atlanta will be their best season yet. What's making this season so great? I have some new information that may answer that question and more. And here it goes. Alright, kinfolk, this is how we're going to break it down. We're going to break it down cast member by cast member, and I'm going to reveal to you some secrets that I've gotten from my sources. Starting with number 1, Marlo. As you know, Marlo is a new first-time peach holder. What is making this upcoming season so great for Marlo? Well, my sources say that allegedly Marlo is playing the ringleader role of the ladies. She is the person who is pretty much wrangling all the ladies, corralling them around certain causes, certain events, and certain drama. She is really, in a certain way, from what I've been told, has taken on the role of Nene, but with a little bit more compassion and less fire. So we can be gearing up to see Marlo finally stepping up into the role many of you guys have pretty much thought that she was always meant to play. The glamorous, fun-loving auntie who is basically in charge of the girls. Alright, next up, we're going to see Kandi. Now, as we always know, Kandi is the housewife that has all the businesses, all the projects coming in and out, and this season is not going to be any different. From what I've been told, we're going to see Kandi juggling not only her businesses, but also some personal things in terms of how she's handling her businesses. So in the past, for instance, we've seen her getting ready to launch something or working in the restaurant. But from what I've been told, that there are a lot of scenes where Kandi is going to show us more of a personal side to where how she's trying to juggle all these things and how all those things may be affecting her. Number 3 is Kenya. I've been told that finally, producers are going to allow Kenya's true personality to shine this season. I've been told that by many sources that we are probably going to see a Kenya that is more easy to understand, more easier to get along with, and we're going to see her really step into the matriarch role of Real Housewives of Atlanta. And this is, I think, from all the backlash that production probably has been receiving over the past couple of years, how, you know, they've always made Kenya the villain. You know, and she has always lived up to that role and played into that role to her credit. I mean, you can't say she hasn't been a team player in being the villain. But now with the divorce, with Portia, her number 1 nemesis, off the show, and with her stint on Dancing with the Stars that really softened her, I've been told that production seems to be that they're going to be leaning into the more softer side of Kenya. I've told her image this season is very enduring. It's not going to lack any drama, but it's how the drama, I can guess, is going to be edited, is how it's going to make Kenya seem more likable. I, for one, cannot wait to see Kenya in this alleged new edit, and I think it's going to be worth a watch. Next up is Drew. My sources say Drew has had a very eventful season. I mean, very eventful. One thing the source told me is that a lot of Drew's drama is self-inflicted. They say a lot of things and a lot of drama that Drew had with a lot of ladies, it was not necessarily unnecessary, but it could have been avoided. And I think with my source told me that, I think we're going to see Drew going to this season pretty much how she ended last season. And unfortunately, I think that's going to be doing team too much. We may see an extended version of Drew really dragging drama and, popping off where, she doesn't need to have to pop off. I have been told that her personal life, her family issues or family storyline is very interesting this year, very intriguing and very real and raw. And I will say that is Drew's redeeming quality in my opinion. People said Drew was boring last year. I disagree. Yeah, she did too much, but Drew and her husband's openness in their marriage, about their relationship, it was really the most open look into a marriage that was real and raw that we have ever seen in Real Housewives of Atlanta. I mean, from the things they were arguing about, from the things that they were trying to deal with, and the way they both expressed their emotions and their thoughts and their opinions, I thought that was really Drew's saving grace. And I think that's why production brought her back. And so I think with that being said, we're probably going to see more of Drew in her personal life, and I think that's going to be what keeps the viewer interested in her storylines. Next up is Miss Sanya Richards-Ross. She's a new housewife to the Real Housewives of Atlanta franchise. I have been told this by another source, and this similarity may have people looking like, what? But this is what I've been told. I have been told that Sanya is going to remind you of Sheree. They say her and Sheree are almost identical in the way they move. And I'm not sure what my source meant by that. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't really follow Sheree that much while she was on the show. But I do know that Sheree did move in a way that was not necessarily sneaky, but in a way that was very straightforward and also not very, what's the word I'm looking for? Deliberate. It seems like, she was just, aim off fire here, aim off fire there, at whoever was coming, and then she just aimed at them without any strategy behind it. So when my source told me that Sanya is going to remind us a little bit of Sheree, I kind of took that as, Sanya is pretty much going to be, the lady on the show who's chill, cool, and calm, but she's not going to be strategic or reserved of who she blasts off on. So, in other words, I don't think she's going to be the type of person who's going to be looking to make alliances. I don't think she's the type of person who's going to be looking to make buddy and be friends. I think for Sanya, it's going to be whoever come for me, anybody can get it. So I think that's what we are to be looking for and expecting from Sanya. Now, I know a lot of you guys are asking and wondering, what about light-skinned Keisha and the rumors of Angela Simmons being on the show and not being on the show? Well, here it is. My sources told me at the end of the day, after filming with after filming with Angela and filming with light-skinned Keisha, allegedly production just decided that their demographic just skewed too young for the franchise. And I get that. Even though I think Angela and I may be around the same age, and although people our age watch on Real Housewives of Atlanta, the core fan base and the demographic that gives the majority of the views, those two individuals were just going to skew too young. And I think they probably felt like they would not be able to relate to the older, more mature viewer of Real Housewives of Atlanta, which I honestly do see that being an issue. However, if Real Housewives of Atlanta ever decides just to go full on, we're going to go strictly skew younger, we're going after the younger demographic, I think light-skinned Keisha, Angela would be a great addition. But for right now, from what I'm told, pop-ins, pop out. Now, it brings us to the last lady on the list. That is Miss Marietta Shaw. From what I have been told, Marietta Shaw is the replacement. Well, I'll put it like this. My source said the unannounced replacement for Portia. And here it is. Marietta, for what I've been told, has been filming pretty decently. She doesn't have many scenes from what my sources told me, but the scenes that she has with the ladies they're good. good quality. She meshes well. The lifestyle is there. The line of thinking is there, and the camera likability is there. And a lot of people are suggesting that Marietta may be the official replacement for Portia. And I know a lot of people think like, Portia and what she brought to the show probably can't be replaced. But from what I'm told, that Marietta really gives us that old school Real Housewives of Atlanta feel that a lot of the fans have been asking for. And so now that she's on the show, then it's kind of like, well, you've gave us something that we've been asking for. Yeah, Portia's not here, but in turn, we did get something that we have been asking for. And they think, allegedly, that fans will see Marietta as a person worth giving a shot from the viewers, because she really embodies that old school Real Housewives of Atlanta image. But Kimfolk, I want to know what you guys think. Do you think this new cast is going to be a hit? Or do you think it's going to be a good season, but it may take another season or two for everyone to pretty much gel and bring us that old school Real Housewives of Atlanta flavor that we all have been missing? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Alright, Kimfolk, as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys over on the next one. Peace.